Hey guys, Jacob Howard here, and today we are going to be looking at goggle settings that you can set up. I've connected the goggles to the drone, and we're going to jump in just to a few of these settings and see what you can change within the goggles itself. So I'm going to jump in here. So I'm going to press down on my 5D button, and I'm just going to start going through all these settings so we can see what they all do. I'm going to click into status. It's going to give me updates on what's going on with the drone right now since I'm inside and don't have the remote controller connected. That's saying all these warnings. So I'm going to back out. I'm going to go down to transmission. I'm going to click enter. So on pilot, on broadcasting, I can go in here and choose whether or not I want to broadcast to another pair of goggles. So right now I don't. I can choose my aspect ratio. Right now I have it 16:9. You can change it to 4:3, which gives you more space on the bottom and top, so you can see a little bit more when you're flying. I prefer 16:9, so I'm going to select that option. So I'm going to back out. I can change focus mode. Focus mode basically allows the sides to become blurry so that the center looks better when you start getting into lower video quality and stuff like that. I don't really like focus mode at all. It's quite annoying, I find, so I keep it off. But if you're planning to fly further away and just do long flights and stuff like that, you might want to have it on auto at least so it kicks in when it's needed. So then for channel mode, you can go down here, click here, and click auto or manual. Let's click into manual so we can see what the options are. I can go down here, I can change the frequency to 5.8 or 2.4. I can change the bandwidth, and I can change the channel. So since this drone is operating, basically by itself whenever I'm flying, I'm going to go into channel mode and click auto and just leave it on that. Now, if I were to fly with somebody else who was flying FPV, I'd want to go into manual and make sure we're on different channels. So I can go back, and we can go up here to audience, and you can see what the audience settings are. If you want to watch somebody else's, right now there's no options because I'm not around another drone. So then I'm going to go into settings here, safety first. You can change your max flight altitude. I have it set to all the way to the top, which is still not enough, but anyway. You can change max flight distance. I have it set on no limit. You can change your return to home altitude. I always keep this at least at that 300-foot mark. That means that at minimum, it's going to ascend to 328 feet before it returns home to you. You definitely want to make sure that this is set to at least like 200, 300 feet, depending on the flying you're doing. You can update home point. So if you're flying and you move around, you can update your home point by clicking here. And it's saying it failed, of course, because I don't have GPS in here. Obstacle slowing, I can turn that off or on. Compass calibration, you can go in here and change that, and you can change your IMU calibration. You can also do the Find My Drone feature. Advanced safety settings, we can go in there, and then you can decide what happens when the signal is lost. You can click return to home, hover, or land. I usually do return to home. This turns off the ADS-B receiver, so if you disable this, you won't get notifications if someone's around. So I'm going to click cancel because this is a good feature. You can also enable emergency propeller stop, so if I enabled this, you can move both control sticks towards the bottom inner or outer corner simultaneously to stop the aircraft motors during flight, emergency use only. I'm going to not set this right now. And there we go. So that's all the settings we can do for that. I am going to jump into here and go into control. So you can set your remote controller settings and motion controller settings. I don't have those connected right now. We'll probably look at those in a different video. But you can change your LED settings. So you can change the LED color of the arm, the pattern, if they're even turned on. Lots of cool stuff there. You can change your gimbal's pitch speed. So you can change it from slow, normal, or fast. I keep it on normal. You can calibrate your gimbal in here, but I'm going to get out of there first. You can turn the coordinated turn on sports mode. You can turn that to large roll angle, small roll angle, or disabled. I have it to disabled because I want to fly it myself. You can change your units, whether imperial or metric. And there we go. That's your control. Camera. We're going to go into this separately, but this is where it's all accessed. Display. We can turn the brightness up or down if we want. Let's just say I click this. That became a lot darker. I'm going to keep it on 6. You can zoom in or zoom out if you'd like. So if I zoomed out to 70%, that's how far away it's going to be. I'm going to want to keep this at 100% for me. And then you can show whether or not you want to display that H home point on your screen. So I'm going to leave that on as well. Then for about, you go down to here and you can see your aircraft firmware, your goggles firmware, your serial numbers, all that information you need. Also battery cycle count. So like this one's been done 6 times. So you can see a lot of useful information right here. You can change the English or you can reset everything. Then on the bottom here, you have the option to switch to DJI digital FPV system. So that's if you're running like an air unit system and you want to use these goggles to run that. So you can switch between those two. After you switch, you do need to reset the goggles for it to take on to the new mode. So there's just a bunch of different options you can do to change the goggle settings on this drone. And if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know, and have fun flying.